Concepts of strain energy. Strain energy is defined as the energy stored in a body due to deformation. Whenever a body is subjected to strain, energy is absorbed in the body. The energy that is absorbed in the body due to straining is known as strain energy. Strain energy stored in a body due to gradually applied load. When a body is subjected to load gradually, meaning of this is loading starts from zero and increases till the body is fully loaded. Deformation at the starting of the application of load is zero, and delta is the deformation at the end of application of load. This is the load curve. As load is increasing, deflection is increasing. The work done due to gradually applied load will be equal to the area under load deformation curve. That is equal to 1 by 2 into load into deformation. That is equal to W delta by 2. Strain energy is equal to work done. Strain energy is equal to W delta by 2. Consider a body of length L and area of cross section A is subjected to load W and E is the Young's modulus of the material. Then deformation delta can be expressed as delta is equal to WL by AE. Strain energy is W delta by 2. By substituting the value of delta in this strain energy is equal to W into WL by 2AE. So strain energy is W square L by 2AE. By dividing and multiplying with A and rearranging the equation, strain energy is 1 by 2E into W by A into W by A into A into L. Stress developed in the material due to application of load sigma is W by A. Volume of the body equal to A into L. So strain energy is 1 by 2E into sigma into volume. That is, strain energy is sigma square by 2E into volume. Strain energy when the load is applied suddenly. Since the load is applied suddenly, the load is constant throughout the process of deformation of the body. Therefore, work done is equal to force into distance equal to load into deformation. That is W into delta. Strain energy is work done. So strain energy is W into delta. Consider a body of length L and area of cross section A is subjected to load W and E is Young's modulus of the material. Then deformation delta can be expressed as delta is equal to WL by AE. By substituting the value of delta as W by AE in strain energy is equal to W into WL by AE, that is equal to W square L by AE. By dividing and multiplying with A and rearranging the equation, strain energy equal to 1 by E into W by A into W by A into A into L. Stress is equal to W by A, volume is A into L. So strain energy is sigma square by E into volume. That means Strain energy in case of suddenly applied load is equal to 2 times the strain energy in case of gradually applied load. Strain energy is stored in a body when the load is applied with impact. Let W is load applied with impact, A is cross-sectional area of the bar, E is Young's modulus of the bar material, L length of the bar, delta deformation of the bar as a result of this load, sigma stress induced by the application of this load with impact, H is height through which the load will fall before impacting on the collar of the bar. The assumptions are: the bodies do not separate from each other after impact. The stresses produced under impact do not exceed proportional limit. Part of energy dissipated in heat and vibratory motion is neglected. If a weight W falling from a height h produces instantaneous deformation delta, the work done on the body will be W into h plus delta. Let P be the equivalent load which is applied gradually and producing same deformation. Strain energy due to this equivalent load P is equal to work done due to impact. Strain energy is equal to P into delta by 2. Strain energy is equal to work done. P into delta by 2 equal to W into H plus delta. Deflection delta due to equivalent load P is equal to PL by AE. Substituting the value of delta equal to PL by AE in the above equation, P into PL by AE equal to W into H plus PL by AE. This will result to a quadratic equation in P, that is P square minus 2 into W into P minus 2W AEH by L equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation of P whose roots are P is equal to 2W plus or minus root over 4W square plus 8W AEH by L divided by 2. By simplifying, P is equal to W plus or minus root over W square plus 2W AEH by L. By neglecting negative values, P is equal to W plus root over W square plus 2W AEH by L. If H is equal to 0, P is equal to 2W. Stress developed sigma is P by A. So strain energy is sigma square by 2E into volume. The concepts of strain energy: resilience. Strain energy per unit volume is known as resilience. Proof resilience. Strain energy stored in the body when strained to the elastic limit of proportionality. The maximum energy which can be stored in a body up to elastic limit is called proof resilience. Modulus of resilience. Proof resilience per unit volume is known as modulus of resilience. Strain energy due to shear is equal to tau square divided by 2n into volume, where n is modulus of rigidity, tau is shear stress. Strain energy due to volumetric strain on bodies which are subjected to pressure sigma on all sides. Strain energy is equal to sigma square by 2k into volume, where k is bulk modulus of the material. Strain energy is stored due to principal stresses. If sigma 1, sigma 2 and sigma 3 are the three principal stresses of a system and 1 by m is the Poisson's ratio of the material, then strain energy is equal to 1 by 2e into sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus sigma 3 square minus 2 by m sigma 1 sigma 2 plus sigma 2 plus sigma 3 plus sigma 3 into sigma 1 into volume.